You're all invited to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Accept this, Michael. Be one of us.
Oh!
Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. You can either ignore it, or you can help me to stop it.
Candyman.
All right, hello and welcome back to another episode of the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. I'm one of your hosts, Rob.
I'm your other host, Doug.
Doug.
I have to say, the other day I let Laura have a sneak peek at the Creature Feature episode.
Yeah.
And she said that lead in it's great. So, yeah, it's fantastic. Hope you're enjoying the lead in as much as we are bopping off to the side.
Yep. You got to, dude. And speaking of Busta Rhymes, the king of speed, we're talking Kings today, too. Not a bad
Busta Rhymes reference in conversation. But when you do, you got to put it in there. Yeah. Not a bad segue. Not a bad segue.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
man!
Very good.
The king.
Yeah, we're talking the king of horror.
Yeah.
The king of shoehorn sex scenes. We are talking.
I do. So
Stephen King.
Let me just break it down. Let me set the scene.
Before we go into all of our segments,
I'm going to talk about my earliest memories of Stephen King.
You have a love-hate relationship with Stephen King, right?
I remember because I started reading books like whole ass books really young.
Okay, talk to me.
And I remember going to my mom, like by the time I was like 8, like going to my mom's personal bookshelf and getting stuff. And the top shelf was a mystery shelf that I couldn't reach and I was not allowed to touch because up there was just all these like sleeveless, dusty hardbacks that said King, down the spine of them. And I just remember wanting to read them so bad and like seeing my mom read Gerald's Game and oh my gosh, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon, seeing her read oh my gosh, Dolores Claiborne and shit like that. And King was just always in the house, And I'll never forget, dude. I think, because I was thinking about it before we started recording it, because I think the first King book I read, she gave me The Gunslinger to read. Yes. The Gunslinger is the entry to the Dark Tower mythos series of Kings. I would say that's a pretty approachable start. I think it was my first fantasy novel. I think I read it before Harry Potter or any of that.
I remember when that movie got greenlit when that book got greenlit for a movie, and I never saw it, and I've not read the book. I do know the premise, but I know that people were so stoked for the Stephen King dark fantasy, like not what you're used to, something different. And people were so excited, and
it flopped so hard, dude.
Yeah, that's why I admittedly
missed the mark in every fucking way.
I've heard it's fantastic.
Yeah. So she gave me The Gunslinger.
The book.
Yeah, the book. She gave me The Gunslinger, and I remember it was one of those books that I read in like the course of like a week, like just tore through it. And then I was on to the next one, The Drawing of the Three. or Portrait of the Three, maybe something like that. And then The Wastelands, and I take that back. It was not my first fantasy. My first fantasy was definitely The Hobbit.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
same.
Or Black Cauldron, it maybe even, or Dark Cauldron. What's it called? Anyway,
I don't know.
But so then from that, but that was my first entry to horror too, as reading.
Yeah, right.
And what a cool entry because it showed me immediately that scary can also be epic, and it can be fantastical, and it can be whimsical, and it can be an overwhelming sense of dread and isolation. And I think that's I really appreciate my mom for giving me that entry into fantasy and horror.
Yeah, that is a really solid jumping off point.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let me start with King in that I have seen several movies of King.
Yeah.
But I was always incredibly intimidated by reading King and getting peak King horror.
Yes, yeah. Because it is a milestone for every horror fan.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, as I've gone back and realized some of the things that I watched were King, and I didn't know they were King, and it was approachable.
Oh yeah, dude.
But I was so intimidated by Pete King,
yes,
that I was always very trepidatious. So my first King movie, the Tim Curry It.
That's a pretty intense entry, dude.
Yeah, and it is not tonally the same. I don't feel that it's tonally the same as the Andy Muschietti ones. I may be the It Part 1 and 2, the new ones.
Oh, okay. No, wait, it was a made-for-TV movie.
Right. Remind me, because I did see this a long time ago.
Yeah.
Was it 2 parts?
It was,
or was it 1?
It was 2 parts.
Okay, it was. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I adore the new It. I know a lot of people, and Tim Curry is Tim Curry. Is Pennywise. Like, you ask our generation, who is Tim? Give me Tim Curry. Just name one performance, and you're gonna say probably Pennywise. That or the Muppet Treasure Island. Both are acceptable answers.
Or if you're a little freak like me, Rocky Horror.
Oh, see, I would have put Rocky Horror as
man,
just slightly earlier, but yeah. I mean, acceptable answer, obviously acceptable answer. Yeah. So I had a trepidatious relationship until I started branching in, and I think my first I'm gonna jump. Like, I think I got back into horror. I started realizing with the genre that I could take it. You know what I mean? Like, when you realize that you can appreciate the horror, and again, I realized that I could lean into my anxiety with it and embraced it. I would say the first thing that I came back to was The Shining.
The catharsis.
Exactly. Yeah. So the first one revisited was The Shining, and I couldn't have picked something better to come back to.
Dude.
I love. Yeah, I mean, it is. I'm going to be honest with you. There are so many good movies out there. So many movies that I adore and I love.
Yes.
And I'm sure if you gave me plenty of time, I could think of a dozen.
Yeah.
But off the top of my head, the perfect movie is The Shining.
The Shining is one of those movies. That just sticks with you from the first time you see it for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah, and my family actually has some fun stories with that. I think my uncle Doug, my mom's only brother, told as if this story, I'll ask him in a week, but his mom and dad were like, oh, we want to, we're going to go to the movies.
Yeah.
What do you want to see as a family? And he was like, I've heard The Shining is a pretty solid one, and they're all kids.
Oh God, dude.
And he's like, and he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. He knew what he was doing. And the scene with the axe through the door, my grandmother, who at the time was, this was when it came out, right? Yell shit at the top of her lungs. And so that is our story that, like, because every now and again I'm like, hey, you want to watch The Shining? She's like, you can no.
Before I get into my gripes about King, that's what's beautiful about King is, like, his career is so long and so important that you do have these like family memory moments around King.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, I have those with my sister.
Yes.
To this day, she and I, from Tim Curry's It, will have that kiss me, fat boy.
Yes.
I mean, like, we will say that to each other.
Dude.
And so, like, we have those moments. Another one early, Cujo, So, and again, I did see some as a young kid. My first King movie, I'm going to back up. I misspoke. The first King horror I ever saw was It. The first King movie I ever saw was my first rated R movie ever, which was The Green Mile.
There we go. See, that's the other thing about King that people don't realize, people that don't read a lot of King have this perception of, I'll never forget, I was in a freshman comp class, right? And somebody said something about Stephen King, and we were talking about, like, nuance and, like, writing and that kind of stuff. Somebody brought up King, and then I'll never forget, this fucking little dipshit in class was just like, I think he's just trying to scare the crap out of everybody. No, dude. No, you haven't read a lot of fucking King, and you need to be quiet right now.
I would say, if any. I mean, that to me seems like a bullshit answer for someone that's not read any.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Or watched any. Because, again, King. Like, Shawshank.
Green Mile.
Yeah, I mean, again, Green Mile, my first
Hearts in Atlantis.
Movie. Yes. Those two.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. Thank you. And honestly, even his horror, as I go back, depending on how the director does it, movie-wise, like, or not even, like, even the books, like, are laced with things. Like, for example, you mentioned your out of the gate one. I mean, that one is fantasy and horror. My favorite of his, which we'll talk in Tomes of Darkness, is Fairy Tale, and that is the same. It is fantasy, and it is dark, and it's got a lot of horror and grotesqueness to it. And so, yeah, I think that he is on multiple levels, and I think that's why people like King.
Yes, 100%. He can touch every emotion in one chapter if he feels like it.
That's a great way of putting it. I totally agree. So what are your gripes about him?
Let me pull up my notes. He'll give you this beautiful image, right?
Yes, he's great at that, obviously, yeah.
But then he'll take something from that image and he'll give you 2 fucking chapters about it.
He goes the Moby Dick route with the with the chapter on whale blubber.
Yes. Yeah. He'll give you...
Yeah, you never knew you wanted 30 pages about whale blubber and its uses.
Yep.
And, yeah, he does that.
Here comes Stephen King with a chapter about a belt buckle.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, dude. Also, I'm not certain Stephen King has ever fucked.
Yeah, we started the episode with that. Yeah, the shoehorn sex scenes.
He describes sex like Jane Goodall describing the behavior of primates. Like,
see, I would say that it would be that mixed with the 4-year-old virgin. It felt like a bag of sand.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Like it's like a cryptid sighting.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what you're looking at here.
Yeah,
but you're pretty sure you know.
But that's a giant ape.
Yeah,
and King, in my opinion, in his later works, he likes to fumble an ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his later works, he likes to not necessarily tie a nice little ribbon on things, which I don't need all the time, but some stories I feel like do have an ending.
Here's the thing about that I think that I have a silver lining and a little bit of an appreciation for.
Okay.
I think that there are people who believe that Stephen King has a ghostwriter or ghostwriters.
Yeah.
And I think that his fumble of a ending, to me, proves that it's the brain of him.
I think so, dude.
And that sometimes he doesn't even know where it's supposed to go.
I think so, man. I think so.
I think it kind of speaks to the genius of Stephen King in that he has a mastery of a concept.
Yeah.
And sometimes the landing doesn't always get there. And you know, I think that there are tons of
and he's not the only culprit, you know.
Oh, no. I'm firmly under the belief, and if there's any people out there that are big Game of Thrones fans, I'm big. I believe that the way that series ended is to a degree how he ends up wanting to end his series and his book series that we'll never get.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that there were rumors that he had it all lined up, ready to rock and roll, and it would be one after another year-wise. And then we haven't gotten it for like 7 years since those rumors. And I believe that it's because I think that he realized that people were like, are you fucking kidding me? We hate this.
This is
and so I think that, so I think people have kind of gone back on that.
I'm with you there. I see what you're saying.
But yeah, I mean, writing is not an easy business. So I think having a mastery of a concept and landing that plane,
it's very hard.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going as grand as he goes sometimes.
Also, let's not forget that, like, again, unlike a George R.R. Martin, I would put him more along the lines of like a Sanderson, who he puts out books, he churns them.
Yes. Yeah.
That boy churns some books.
Cranks them, dude. Cranks them.
His library is impressively long.
It's absurd. It's up there with, like, who's somebody else that cranks them out?
I mean, again, Brandon Sanderson, he'll knock out 3 a year.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think anybody's on that level with the fucking depth that he goes into. But I guess that brings us to our tomes. All right.
The Tomes of Darkness.
Yes, Tomes of Darkness. And he has, like you were just saying, an extensive library of novels, novellas, and collections of short stories, dude.
It's possible.
Some of his short stories are... Oh, dude. Have you ever read any of his short stories?
It didn't register. I don't remember.
Dude, my favorite one was about this kid who goes to play in this, like, abandoned house or, like, shopping center or something. I can't remember exactly.
Oh,
and then
okay.
there's just this cop car on the side of the road that starts eating people. Like, people come up to the car to, like, check on it and stuff, and the doors open up, and it, like, engulfs people, and this kid's just, like, watching it happen, and then, of course, his curiosity gets the best of him, and I don't want to ruin it, but it's just, like, it's just the weirdest shit he comes up with, but I love it. Let's see. And kind of like we were saying earlier, I think Stephen King at this point is just a figurehead of the genre. You do. I think you have to put him on the Mount Rushmore of the macabre. Let's see. Some of my favorites, of course, the Dark Tower series. I really, really loved it. The book,
which admittedly I think he has gone back and been like,
again, shoehorning
I'm
in.
glad they didn't add that in the movies.
Sex stuff.
I don't know that he's come out as saying like I regret writing that, but like I think he's kind of admitted that like maybe that was yeah, maybe societally he. But again, I think that like
it's better off. Yeah.
It's an unsettling moment. Yeah.
It is. It is. And in the book, it's honestly it's a fucking blank. Let's see. What I think, one thing I think is super interesting about King is that he has entire books that he wrote that he does not recall writing at all because he was so deep in alcoholism and pill addiction.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Yes.
How?
Yeah. Do you have any examples?
I know Cujo, he wrote Blackout. I know, let me find it real quick. I had a couple. Cujo was blackout drinking. I know Dreamcatcher was pills.
And boy howdy, does that not shock me at all.
Right. But basically like a whole section of his career.
Okay.
Was lost to alcoholism, and then another point after he got hit by a van, he got addicted to opioids. And there's a few books he doesn't remember writing in that time period as well.
And yet it is impressive because I don't know. I mean, like, think about it. Cujo, the two that you named, they both have movies.
Yeah, they did. And they both have, well, not so much Dreamcatcher, but Cujo has that underlying, like, addiction story.
I think that Dreamcatcher, as a movie, was ahead of its time. I think it was panned. I think a lot of people say that was one of their favorite books, and that movie didn't do it justice. As someone that's not read the book, I've got a soft spot in my heart for it. I think that when I saw it,
oh yeah, dude,
I think it's so grandiose and so. It is very big in scale, and I think the cosmic parts of it. It is
very big in scale.
It's so big that I think that I put it. We'll go back to Steven Spielberg. He's one of my favorite directors. Everyone's one of their favorite directors.
For sure, yeah. There's a Spielberg you love.
My favorite book that will always be my favorite book is Ready Player One. I love that book.
It is a great book.
It is the depth of pop culture porn in that is just unbeatable. And one and in Ready Player Two.
I'll give you that.
But that movie, you knew there's no way that you were going to get that book for multiple reasons. Number one, the scale of it.
Right.
The Easter eggs. The fact that the studio doesn't have the IP to put in Captain America and certain franchises, Capco. You know, they can only do what they can do. So you knew that it was going to be cut to a certain. So it's not even the same movie as it is the book, but I still have a soft spot for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like without reading Dreamcatcher, I feel like that's what it is that the scale is so grand that it just doesn't land it in the way that the book does.
Yeah. And that's a hard book to adapt, I'll say.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's a hard book to adapt. I really love the book. And I love the movie because dude, we were the perfect age for an alien to pop out of Jason Lee's butt. I mean, come on.
Right.
The aliens caused diarrhea.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think if we're going to talk about his books, though, we need to talk about Maine.
Okay. Yeah. It is almost a character, right?
Maine is yes. It is often a character in his books. He has a deep affinity for Maine. A lot of his stories are set in Derry. I think Castle Rock. Let me double check.
Yes, Castle Rock. Yes.
Okay. And he builds. That's the thing, is even his stuff that doesn't seem connected is connected in that geographically, like, it's okay. I'm trying to think how to explain this. It's like Maine, like you're saying, yeah. It's like a third character that is this magical entity.
Here's where I think that I will add to this. I think that everything you just said is proven by the fact that there are two series that are not written in any way, and you've got the Welcome to Derry.
Yes.
And you've got the show Castle Rock.
Yeah.
Which is written, and I don't know if he's showrunner or just wrote it, but Mark Bernardin, who does the Fat Man Beyond or Fat Man and Batman.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's dope.
Yeah, he's a fantastic writer, and he did that one. And I mean, yeah, I mean, it is that. It's so interesting because I think that, like, an area that I really enjoy in Horrorscape is like Appalachia, because it's got that weird unspoken rules. There's always something going on.
Yes,
and I think Stephen King's Maine does that.
It's the unspoken rules. It's this universe of nostalgia and and childhood memories and children that go on adventures and children with powers and flawed adults and.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I can't remember where I heard this. It was somebody, I believe, who was doing a review of it, and they were talking about how when you read and watch, especially in the new the new It 1 and 2. Well, let's say especially It Part 1.
Yes, yeah.
But the adults have this almost greasy film on them.
Yeah.
And it's hard to articulate that other than they have this greasy film to them.
Yep.
All of the adults feel like, if you think about all the parents that are in it.
Yes.
None of them really give you a good feeling.
No, dude. Never.
None of them.
Never. They're always broken people.
Think about Salem's Lot.
Yeah, dude. Think about
and how broke.
Stand By Me.
Oh yeah. The
parents in that, dude.
I will say my segue into the one and only book I've read by him, Fairy Tale. He has a fantastic relationship with his dad,
Okay.
It does have some like fucked up family trauma in it.
Of course.
That you had to have in there. But the dad, he has a great, yes, in the present, he has a great relationship with his dad.
Okay.
His mother is killed by a driver. Can't remember if they're a drunk driver, but they're killed. She was walking over a bridge.
That's a common thing.
Walking over a bridge, had a thing of fried chicken for the family, got killed, dead. Dad has addiction issues.
Yes.
He has he has overcome that addiction in where we are at in the book when we start. And the dad's very protective of the son. The son is very, I love my dad, but I also have this, it could happen at any moment. It could slide.
Oh, okay.
And he has that about him. He is a kid that, he's just a good kid trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. And
he, if our memory serves me right, he gets hurt or something. He's a football kid, gets hurt or something. He ends up seeing this elderly man that is kind of like the old man and Jumanji part, like the new ones, where like the old man that everybody kind of nobody fucks with, like sits on his stoop and screams, and so he sees this man get hurt because his dog like comes and finds him, a German Shepherd. He goes around back, the man's hurt. He helps this old man, and he kind of grows fond of him.
Okay.
He's got this sort of like, he's old, very old. He gives this vibe of like he's not let go of the past. Like he's got painkillers that it references that aren't even made anymore. And he ends up, when this old man dies, the old man kind of bequeaths the house and everything, the dog, who is older, to this young boy. The dog starts getting very old, and he's terrified he's going to lose this dog.
Yeah.
Fast forward to, there's a shed in the back that no one's allowed to open, right? Eventually, the shed is open. He goes down. It is a well-like spiral that you go all the way down. You get to the bottom. There's a tunnel.
Okay.
And it opens to this Middle Earth type world.
Love it.
It is Grimm's Fairy Tales meets Guillermo del Toro.
Love it. Fucking love it, dude. I need to read that.
That's the best way that I can say it, is it's those two things. So it's very medieval fairy tale, not Disney fairy tale. Medieval fairy tale meets that gross menagerie of ooze and pus and gross. And it is
body horror.
It does have a lot of body horror. Well, it's got some body horror. Yeah. I don't know that I'd say it's got a lot. It has some in a very specific. No, fuck it. It does. It's got it. No, it does. It's got it. I don't know that it's got like, the Cronenbergian, but it has it in there.
I feel you.
And it is so, man, it is just.
I need to read.
It's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. It is one of those books that it makes you, like you mentioned when you started, it makes you feel so many things because you're attached to this dog and you don't want this dog to die. You're scared for this kid. You feel sorrow. You feel happiness. You feel excitement. You feel scared. You feel triumph. It's just. There's so many emotions that are in this book that are captured. It was a complete package for me. Very much horror, though.
What do you give it? What's your rating on a scale?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
9.5.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I will get on that shit.
Yeah, 9.5. It is I'm thinking about when I'm going on a vacation here pretty soon. And I'm going to be downloading a bunch of audiobooks to listen, while I'm doing absolutely nothing and drinking.
Absolutely.
And I think that might be the one. I think the two that I'm going to have a paperback copy to read, and I think that's going to be House of Leaves. And then I'm going to. So I don't know that this is a good idea, but it's going to be the idea I go with. Is that and maybe Fairy Tale.
Do it.
Yeah.
Let me, real quick, I want to mention, I found this story about his wife. Apparently, when he wrote Carrie, he got he finished it and he fucking hated it.
Okay.
And he threw it away.
Okay.
His wife digs it out of the trash, reads it, and is like, no, you need to give this another pass. So, behind every spooky man.
Yeah. Is a witchy woman. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Because, that is such a... That's
a writer, too,
yeah.
dude. Just, fuck this. I spent all this time on it.
It's funny you say that. This past weekend, Laura and I went to Nashville for one of her, a really good writer she likes that had just put out a book, and this was kind of her book tour.
Right.
And, she's big into the romantasy type stuff.
Yes.
And I will read the genre. Look, behind me, all romantasy.
Yes.
I don't mind it for sure. I think there's some.
You need
really
to turn
good
her on
entries.
to Horny Little Book Club.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
So we went, and one of the things that this author talked about is that they actually they started writing. They sold this book to their publisher in 2020. Buddy, it's 2025.
Jesus.
So what this person did is that they loved the concept of this book so much. And I'm trying to think how they pitched it. It was Da Vinci Code meets fantasy.
Ooh, okay.
I can't remember the two things they blended together, but it was perfect.
Yeah.
And I actually listened to parts of it on the way there and the way back with Laura, and it's great. But anyway, this person talks about how they start the book, and then they will write another book. And then after that's over with, this is their popcorn in between that they do. The problem is that every time that she would get to do it, she would scrap it and start over.
Oh.
And she did it 5 times.
Holy shit.
But it is, man, I think that's just authors. There's some that, last week we talked about John Scalzi, and I think he's had some that are that way, where he's had some big concepts where he just had to walk away for half a decade.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of writers that should do that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of writers like George R.R. Martin who should not take 2 decades to write a book.
Yeah, no shit, dude. He needs to just fucking go on somewhere, dude. At this point, I wish he would just go away completely.
Here's the thing. I respect him. My theory has something more to do along the lines of, because he always used to get really upset with the fact that people would, he's a larger guy, and people would say, I don't think he's going to get to finish this book before he dies. And he would be like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm not, fuck you. And then I think that he could write this book before he dies easily. I think the problem is that he doesn't want to.
I think that's what I'm saying.
I don't think he wants to.
I don't
think he wants to. I think that he's capable of it. And you and I talk about horror.
Yes.
In video games.
Ooh.
He wrote Elden Ring.
And it was so good. It was amazing.
Yeah. There's a reason it's the best video game of that year. It's such...
Maybe all time.
Oh, man. I don't know about all time for me, but I would put it in the top 3.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Yeah, that world is... Yeah. Anyway, back to Stephen King. Any other books you want to talk about, or do you want to get into movies?
Also, real quick, just want to hit... there is also an awesome fucking... library of horror that we have as a direct result of Stephen King's fucking.
Okay.
Joe Hill, his son. You didn't know Joe Hill's his son?
I didn't.
Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, and he has written some of the best horror novels of the last decade.
Okay.
Nosferatu is awesome. Horns is
I didn't
awesome.
even have him on my register.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Check out Joe Hill.
Okay.
Oh, Joe Hill and him and his dad, Stephen King, have a graphic novel together called Road Rage that we need to check out.
I've heard about it. Yeah. And I guess we can quickly, before we get into our draft.
Yes.
We always have to talk about comics. There are a couple that he has. So he's got the Dark Tower series. The Dark Tower franchise seems to work really well with graphic novel.
Yes, dude.
He also has The Stand, which is another one that I think also works well as a comic. Mm-hmm. And then he also has a 2010 comic, American Vampire, that he wrote with Scott Snyder.
He wrote that?
It's one of my with Scott Snyder.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's such a good book.
American Vampire is awesome.
I was actually going to bring it up in a previous episode, and I forgot it.
It's so good.
But
dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone, go check that out.
Yeah, I also love the art in that.
Yeah.
It's great.
Should we draft?
Cool. Let's draft.
Dun, dun, dun. You get the first pick.
I feel bad with it, but my first pick, I've got to go The Shining.
You're taking it, yeah.
Yeah.
Fully prepared for that.
Yeah, of course you were. It is on the Mount Rushmore of Stephen King movie and books. It is Academy Award winning Kubrick.
Yeah.
Like it has everything that it needs. Like I said, to me, it is almost a perfect movie. If not, it is definitely a perfect movie.
It's one. I put it on my list as one of the perfect films ever made.
So, I'm the kind of guy who I think for a while, I'm glad that I watched this movie when I watched it. I'll put it this way. I don't think that it is something that I would have appreciated not as an adult, because I think that it leans into the slow burn pretty well. Or I say maybe not slow burn, but slow-ish burn.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
There are moments in that, but it does create, like you said previously in this episode,
a sense of dread
and isolation.
Yes, dude. He does isolation better than almost anybody.
Yeah. And so it is just Kubrick, so good. Well, yeah. Both.
For sure.
But yeah, both. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much to love about it.
Stellar performances all the way around.
Absolutely.
Fucking making that movie drove what's her name fucking crazy.
Shelley Duvall?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be a really, really difficult director to work with.
Kubrick?
Yeah, especially on that film.
That does not shock me an iota. Mm-hmm. His movies, not including that one, or maybe including that one, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you think about Odyssey, A Space Odyssey, if you think about that, it has such a sterilized...
Yes. Clockwork Orange has that too.
It does. You know what? I guess it does. If you think about it, the eeriness and the isolation, no one being there, and they've cleaned up. And,
I was going to say, he's there as a caretaker.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my number one.
It's got to be,
Who are you
right?
going to take?
Pet Sematary.
Damn it.
Yep.
I was hoping to get that in round 3. But I should have known better. So are you doing the older one or the newer one?
The older one for sure, the 1989 one.
Yeah, I will say though, the new one hits.
The new one.
It's rare that a remake does, but it did.
Yeah, I like the new one a lot, and I like who's the dude in it?
I
Is it
don't
Hopper?
know that actor's.
No, Hopper's not in it.
It is. Are you talking about Jason Clarke?
I think so. Yeah.
I think you're talking about Jason Clarke. Yeah, and it also has John Lithgow.
Ooh, I love John Lithgow, dude.
Who doesn't?
But the 1989 version has one of the best cameos, I think, for Stephen King.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's not a lot of jump scares. It's just grief and inevitability.
Yeah. It to me feels like one that there is a loss in his life there's a trauma or a loss in life that led to that.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your second pick?
My second pick is going to be Carrie.
Oh, fuck, that hurts. I knew I should have.
Yeah,
I knew I should have sprung for it.
No. Man, all of these are going to go kind of.
Yeah, dude, they're all going to hurt a little bit.
They're all going to hurt a little bit. Man, Carrie, did I surprise you that I didn't pick it?
You did. You did shock me that you didn't snatch that up.
So I love it. I love it. Part 1 and 2. I love all three of those movies. Or, well, I guess I'm gonna call the first one movie, even though it's a two-parter. But Carrie, as a concept, does something where you push someone too far, trauma breaks them, and then unleashes something.
Yes, dude.
And hell is brought down.
Yep. And just what it did for the genre as a whole.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I did not see the second one, although I do have it on my list to go back and revisit. I think it did relatively well.
Was that the one in the 90s?
No, the reboot was a real recent one. I think it had Chloe Moretz in it.
Okay, there's one in the 90s that's I think a direct sequel. Sissy Spacek plays the mom, I think.
Oh, I don't know that I knew that.
Yeah, there's a really good death scene with a pool cover.
Say less.
Yeah. Dude.
Okay. Yeah, so Carrie's
a fucking great pick.
Okay, who you got on number 2?
Number 2, I'm going It 2017.
I was hoping you were going to go with Tim Curry. Damn it. I love that movie.
It's so fucking good. Here's the thing. Tim Curry will always be Pennywise. Like, to me, the new Pennywise is good, but he's not the best part of that movie.
Correct.
Everything else about that movie, in my opinion, trounces the first one, except for Pennywise.
Yeah. I think they picked a perfect cast of children.
Yes.
They picked so what I love about it is I think, if I'm not mistaken, when they did casting, I think they picked them in pairs up front. There was not we're going to pick these kids and then we're going to go find their
I don't think so. I think they picked them all at once.
Yeah, and that movie is the one I mentioned earlier that I came back to The Shining, the movie after it, same day. Laura was asleep, and I was like, I'm going to watch that. And then I got done. I was like, I want some more Stephen King.
Dude.
And I watched that, and I was because I remember that movie, the Tim Curry version, scaring the shit out of me. I was, like, honestly prepared to be like, I don't know.
Yes.
And once I got past it, I think that's where my love of horror came in, because I was like, oh, fuck, this is great. And I would go so far as to say it's a horror comedy.
100%.
It may not be intentionally,
100%,
but that movie is fucking funny. It's funny.
100%. There is an intentional levity.
They're absolutely, and I think with the subject matter in it,
you gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
If these kids didn't have Richie running around cracking jokes, it would be fucked, dude.
Greywater. Yeah. Such a good pick, man. It is. Yeah. I absolutely love that movie. That is a really good pick.
I like it a lot.
I am inclined to say I'm going to go ahead and pick 2. Although I wanted to wait later as my maybe my 4th pick to pick it, but I'm with my 3 pick. I think I'm going to pick.
It's a good fucking movie. It's a great fucking sequel.
I love the first one more than the second one, as I think most people would.
Right.
But I do think that I think it's funnier. I don't think that I have as much dread as I did in the first one. But I think it's got a different kind of horror. Like, I think one is that almost creature feature thing where something's hunting you.
Yep.
And 2, it still is.
But more psychological.
It's very much more psychological.
Mm-hmm. It is a psychological. I would put it in the psychological side of horror.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a minute since I've watched any of them. Other than the one who commits suicide, none of them die.
No, none of them die. Just the one that kills himself. Oh,
that's shocking.
Wait. Does Eddie?
Yes, Eddie does. You're right.
Okay,
Eddie does. Yeah, he's fatally impaled. You are correct.
Okay. Yeah, Eddie gets it because it's a big thing in the second one with Richie dealing with Eddie's death. Great pick, dude. Such a good movie. Like,
yeah, a good set.
I like seeing. I don't know. It's this weird thing of like seeing kids deal with adult situations and then seeing adults fail to deal with adult situations.
Right? Yeah. I think that's a really good, like, I love that part. Yeah. That's what I like about the second movie is exactly what you just said.
Yes.
Is that these kids were as children, they were far more capable. But again, I think one thing that he does well is, I think King reminds us we're all human.
Yes. Yeah.
And that in the same sense that like Maine is its own character, trauma is almost like the hooded death figure.
Oh, that's great, dude. Yes, you're 100% right.
Because think about it. Think about Carrie. Think about Pet Sematary. Think about It. It's like this hooded figure that's in the background that is its own character.
Constantly there. My number 3, I'm going to go Christine.
Okay.
I think Christine set the tone for a ton of movies after it.
For sure. Yeah.
One of which being another King, Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah. So, as someone who hasn't seen Christine, tell me about it.
Yeah, just a car with a mind of its own, collecting debts, baby.
I love it. That's cool. Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Going Christine. What's your faux piece?
My number 4, I think I'm gonna. Oh God. I think I'm gonna go Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
It was tough for me, but I have a nostalgic factor with that one where it was a horror film that I watched in a period of time where I didn't watch horror.
Boom. And
I think that it has a lot of the sort of loose elements of it with the kids and their adults and
failing to deal with adult problems. And as kids, we're much more capable. And
yeah, and so it is. Dreamcatcher is definitely one that he wrote when he was, under influence, and I almost, in order to enjoy it, you almost have to be.
Yeah. Or like you said, like I would put it at my number 4 on pure nostalgia, probably, dude.
Yeah, agreed.
And like every think about all the actors that were in that. It's everybody that was about to make a name.
Oh, yeah. There's
Thomas Jane and the British guy.
Timothy Oliphant, Damian Lewis is who you're talking about.
Damian Lewis.
Billions.
Fucking great, dude. He's so good in that movie too.
Yeah. I just read a one-liner as I was looking up Damien, and just one sentence. Thomas Jane, Timothy Oliphant, Jason Lee, Damian Lewis play childhood friends who got psychic powers from a disabled child, and now they're humanity's only hope because of an alien race of shit weasels. Actual terminology.
That's
a really good. Bam. Yeah, it's succinct.
Bam.
Yeah. Who you got at 4?
4. I'm going with another recent one, dude, but I liked it a lot. I'm going Dr. Sleep.
Yep, I figured you were going to. Yeah. Yep. I have also not seen it, but it is on my list. I've heard it's fantastic.
It's great. It is a...
And that's a sequel to The Shining, right? Okay.
Yeah. It's a sequel to The Shining, and I think I have a special place in my heart for it because it was like me and Amber, I think it was the first movie we watched together, like at my house. Like,
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Great movie, dude. Great fucking movie. Round it out.
Okay. I am struggling here on my number 5 pick. I'm just going to lay my cards on the table and say the two that I am between are between Misery and the new Salem's Lot.
How the fuck did we miss Misery?
Misery is the better film. It's where she got her Academy Award.
Yes, dude.
It's so good, and yet I feel like Salem's Lot is the new one is so much fun.
I still have to check it out.
I don't know. I never saw the miniseries, so I can't tell you if it's better.
Okay.
But I can tell you it is a blast. It is what it does with vampires, also adults not dealing with adult shit. I think I have to go Salem's Lot. I think I have to. Again, super tough for me.
That? I still need to see it.
It's on Max right now.
I might knock that
HBO
out tonight.
Max. I highly, highly suggest it.
I love vampire movies.
It's got Lewis Pullman in it. I mean, you know, it is. Yeah, it's great. I really enjoy that movie.
I'll take a gander at it, dude. Good number 5.
Gary Doberman is the director.
Okay. I have to check out some more of his stuff. Good pick, dude.
He did Annabelle Comes Home. He did the Annabelle stuff and La Llorona. He is horror through and through.
Oh, he did La Llorona?
Yeah.
That shit. Have you seen that?
I've not.
Oh, it's creepy. It's spooky dooky, dude.
Also, wait a minute. Am I wrong?
What?
I thought Andy Muschietti did.
Did he not do It?
Oh, he did. He was a writer. Sorry, he was also a writer for It Chapter 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's my number. That's my number 5. I highly recommend it. I think you need to go check it out. I think you'll have fun with it.
I will. I'll see if Amber wants to watch it tonight. Because we're working on finishing Monster, so we'll need something to watch.
Absolutely.
My number 5. My number 5 is a lesser known classic. It's the first Stephen King film I ever saw. It's got small town charm, kids on an adventure, disabled kid on an adventure. It's got Gary Busey. It's got werewolf creatures. I'm going Silver Bullet.
Okay.
Silver Bullet. 1985, man. It is one of my favorite horror movies. I love it because at the time I saw it, I was the perfect age to see this kid learn that sometimes evil can be right next door.
Yeah.
Think of it as, what's the one with the guy is it Rear Window, the guy in the wheelchair and he starts watching his neighbor and
I don't know.
I think it was Hitchcock, but it's that plus werewolves. Plus a fun alcoholic uncle played by Gary Busey.
Okay.
And Corey Haim is the main character, and it's this kid in a wheelchair, dude. And at one point, Uncle Red, Gary Busey, soups up his wheelchair for him.
Okay. All right, I'm in. I love that.
Yeah, dude.
I know that this was at a time when Gary Busey was not now Gary Busey, but still it makes me laugh thinking about it.
Yeah. He I think this was right before the accident, the head injury. But yeah, man, that's rounding out my number 5. You got who's your honorable mention non-horror? Because there's plenty of those too.
I am going with my honorable mention non-horror. I'm going to go with Green Mile.
Boom.
Yeah.
Classic.
I had to. I mean, there
could almost call it a horror.
Almost. There are some horrific parts in it, especially the Sam Rockwell shit.
Oh, dude, the Sam Rockwell shit and the not putting the sponge in the water.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's him, right? That's Sam Rockwell. And
that was Percy.
No, that was Percy. Yeah. Sam Rockwell. Yeah. Okay.
Is Buffalo? No, not Buffalo Bill.
I know. Yeah.
Something like that, though.
Isn't he the one that ends up killing the girls that he's in there for?
Yes. Yeah. He's the one that did it. But the one that gets cooked is the one that had the pet mouse.
Yes, you're right. That's it. Oh God, terrifying, upsetting. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, super upsetting.
To this day, I will tell. I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired,
boss. Yeah,
I love that, dude.
What you got as your honorable mention non-horror?
Stand By Me.
You had to. I didn't think that you were going to choose.
I was torn between that and Shawshank.
I thought it would. Of course it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Stand By Me is a great one.
Yeah. So if I was gonna do my draft, it would probably be what's the other one you just said? Shawshank. But just as an honorable mention, I like Stand By Me much more.
Makes sense. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. There's some honorable mentions that didn't get named in here that I just have to bring up. I really enjoyed the Gerald's Game on Netflix.
Oh, the degloving.
And that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was the door opening for Mike Flanagan at Netflix.
That's fucking dope.
That was his, he did that, and then they were like, what else?
Dude, I love him and Carla Gugino as a team, dude.
Yeah. So what I love about that movie, there's one massive complaint that I have about that movie that I'll hold off. But I love that you don't know what's real and what's not.
That's what I like about it, too.
My biggest complaint, that book was written in a much earlier time, right?
Yes.
He dies. She can't she can't call, she can't reach, she can't do anything. In the reboot, she's got an iPhone. And she could have easily yelled, "Hey Siri."
I did not even think about that.
I don't know why they made it modern time, because honestly, there were so few things in that mattered.
Dude, yeah, and they aged themselves out of a movie.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. They chalked it up to she can't reach it. That's good enough.
Yeah. I mean, she'd have been better off just not having it there or not having a reception or whatever. But like it being within arm's reach and us knowing that she could have done something, it took me out of it for a minute. But yeah, that's another one. Again, Misery, super tough that didn't get picked here.
I know, dude. I know.
Yeah.
Tommy Knockers.
Yes.
Let's see. There's 1,000 we're not even remembering, you know.
The Mist.
The Mist. One of the fucking most brutal endings ever.
Mm-hmm. Cujo we didn't mention.
No, nobody snatched up Cujo.
Creep Show.
Firestarter.
Which has a reboot.
Yep. And that was Drew Barrymore's kickoff into entertainment.
I don't think the second one's very good. I think that was kind of a flop.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. I watched it. Yeah, so I guess that brings us to the end of Stephen King.
Yeah, do you have a dead homie?
Ooh, shit.
Let me start by saying this.
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. I'm going to cheat on my dead homie.
Go ahead.
And I'm instead of a death that takes me out of it and I'm laughing, I'm just going to tell you that the moment of Kiss Me Fat Boy in it, for me, dude. That's it. That's it for me.
Dead homies. I'm going with Silver Bullet. He at one point shoots a firework into a werewolf's eye hole.
Done.
So good.
I love it. That's fantastic. Good. Next episode.
Ooh.
What do you think about horror comedy?
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. We'll catch you next week.
All right. We'll see you, bud.
Later.